Back in 1976, Apple was just a tiny startup building computers in a garage. Fast forward to today, and it's one of the most powerful companies in human history, worth trillions of dollars. But here's the crazy part. Apple doesn't sell the most phones. It doesn't sell the cheapest technology. And yet it makes more profit than almost every other tech company combined. So, how did they pull it off? This isn't just a story about cool gadgets. This is the story of one of the most effective business models ever created. At the very center of Apple's empire is one product, the iPhone. Now, despite fierce competition from all sides, Apple consistently captures the vast majority of smartphone profits worldwide. And this is even when competitors sell way more phones. The secret isn't selling a ton of units. It's premium pricing, supercharged by incredible brand power. You see, Apple doesn't play the price-cutting game. It competes on perceived value. Each new iPhone release isn't marketed as just another phone. It's presented as a direct upgrade to your lifestyle. But Apple's true superpower isn't its hardware. It's the ecosystem. Think about it. Your iPhone, your MacBook, your Apple Watch, your AirPods, your iCloud, even iMessage. Every single one of these products works better when you own another Apple product. The more you buy, the harder it becomes to even think about leaving. This is what's known as ecosystem lock-in, and Apple has absolutely perfected it. In fact, industry studies estimate Apple's customer retention rate is over 90%. That level of loyalty is almost unheard of anywhere else. Apple realized something early on. Hardware sales can go up and down, but subscriptions are consistent, so they built a massive services business right on top of their ecosystem. We're talking App Store fees, Apple Music, iCloud storage, Apple TV Plus, Apple Pay, and now the Apple One bundles that package it all together. These services generate steady, recurring revenue, and they do it with much higher profit margins than hardware. Today, Apple's services division alone makes more money than many Fortune 100 companies. And Apple doesn't just sell you the products. It controls nearly every single layer of the stack. It's from the hardware design and the operating systems, all the way to their custom silicon chips. It's their own software, and even their iconic retail stores and distribution channels. This is called vertical integration. A perfect example is their move to the M series chips. By ditching third-party processors, Apple gained better performance, better battery life, tighter hardware and software optimization, lower long-term costs, and most importantly, total control. That control gives them leverage, and leverage equals profit. To avoid being dependent on just the iPhone, Apple expanded strategically. The Apple Watch, AirPods, all the accessories. It started as just side products, quickly turned into a multi-billion-dollar business on its own. In fact, Apple's wearables division by itself generates more revenue than many global tech giants. This isn't just random diversification, it's a calculated expansion of the ecosystem. Of course, Apple's immense power doesn't come without controversy. The App Store gives Apple total control over which apps get to succeed, how payments are processed, and who has to pay a commission. This has led to major legal battles, including some very high-profile lawsuits over those App Store fees. Critics argue that Apple acts as a gatekeeper, stifling competition. Apple argues it's all about protecting users. But either way you look at it, the result is the same. Platform control equals massive economic power. In the end, Apple isn't just selling technology anymore. It's selling trust. It's selling privacy, sustainability, design, and even status. From its carbon-neutral goals to its tightly controlled branding, Apple positions itself as the safe, premium choice in a very uncertain world. And it's that trust that keeps customers fiercely loyal, even when prices continue to rise. Apple didn't become a trillion-dollar company by accident. It built a genius business model where the products feed the ecosystem drives the services. The services fund innovation, and that innovation reinforces the brand's power. Every single layer strengthens the next. This is why Apple doesn't just survive competition, it outlasts it. And that is the real secret behind Apple's trillion-dollar empire. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the businesses that shape our world. See you in the next one.